Hello and welcome back to Rare Intuitive Gems. Before I get started, I'm going to do a really quick prayer. God, angels, ancestors, and guides, please guide me to the collective's energy, only helping me guide them for their highest good and their highest good. Only remove me and allow me to be the purest channel for the white light. Archangel Michael, come in and protect me as I channel these messages. Archangel Raphael, protect the hearts of all involved. Archangel Metatron, give me as well as the collective clarity. Ashe. So I'm picking up on the energy that God wants you to know that your discernment is on point. There's some things in your life that God has guided you to walk away from, and you have been second guessing it, a relationship of some sort. I keep hearing, have I not guided you to see the righteous? Alrighty. Anything else? There is a concern, or someone is using money as a stressor. It's like somebody dangling a carrot in front of a horse's mouth just so they can run. God wants you to realize that the things that are falling apart are lessons for this person or these people that you had to let go. There's a need for you to remain very optimistic in the present and know that the leaps of faith that you are taking, the love that you're coming around trying to share is something that is teaching them how not to be bound by the material. It's like someone is so used to dealing with superficial people where they only deal with them, they only love them, they only adore them when they are able to pay their way out of this conflict. And there's a lesson of like a true collaboration, a true goal that this person is trying to meet. And I'm getting it's like a peaceful balance in their life. Whomever this person is, God has shown you that this person can't be trusted. I'm hearing make way. Yeah, it's significance around this money. There's some money that they have. They're not spending it wisely. And they feel that they're losing control because they're not able to spend money on you. They're not able to. I'm seeing someone dropping a bag of money on somebody's desk. Like somebody can't alter your perception, your view by using money. So it's like, well, I'm paying for all of these things. I'm providing all of these finances. Look past all of my faults. I'm seeing somebody falling. Yeah, this person is cold-hearted. And their biggest problem is true self-expression. They can't express themselves truly. And this started from childhood. This started in childhood. This person has some uncontrollable outbursts and sexual tensions that build up, and they have legal problems or have had legal problems in the past because of this. You've been praying. I'm getting like you've been dating God just to ask God to give you a sign. It's like, God, give me a sign about this going on. Oh, I could feel them like rubbing my nose. So, I'm hearing the song Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. But although you've been taking time out, dating God, and asking for a sign about this situation, God didn't want this situation to hurt you, but God also wants you to know that this is going to take a while. So don't allow your fears and your anxieties to remove the beast or that's within. I'm getting like if you're standing boundaries or you're setting boundaries and you're standing on your strengths. I'm getting God does not want you to make a rash decision where you are. I'm seeing Simba when he was a child, but I'm seeing Mufasa also. So it's like you go back to accepting childishness because you have a pure heart. God is trying to show you the world as it is. This situation is happening because God wants you to see the world and people for who they are. So I'm seeing someone like walking on, like, how can I say this? You know how they have different award shows and then they have artists or some type of celebrities walking on the red carpet, but they're walking up these steps. I'm seeing you walking up these steps. I can't see a face, but I'm seeing people that are dressed very formal. And there's something that's about to be exposed to you, and it's going to be exposed at night about someone. I'm hearing who's there peeping at my window. Ooh, yeah. So someone could be coming to your door. Someone could be knocking at night. This could have something to do with someone you're in a commitment with or you're married to. There's been a misconception around this situation. It's like someone made a choice or they went down a certain path because of what they thought they knew, but they didn't. This card, it has come out again. God is one. But I'm picking up now that this was done for you, but this was also done for somebody else. Where God wanted this person to see. I'm getting somebody playing a fiddle. I'm seeing somebody playing a violin. Like somebody plays someone like a string instrument. Like, I have a read that's called, because you were innocent. There was some type of youthful innocence that was here. But there's a lesson that's in this. Like somebody, it's on its way, right? Whatever this information is, it's on its way now. It just took it took longer than what was expected. And so I'm getting like, I'm seeing a bottle, like when you put a Mentos and a soda and then you shake it up, that's what I'm seeing. It's like somebody got to a place of their anxieties and their fears of that bottle busting. But I'm picking up that this is something that was done because it's like you have so much to say about this situation. You have so much that you feel about this situation. And it's been very hard for you to remain calm. It's been very hard for you to remain patient. But your willpower has gotten God to let you know that, like, I've already showed you people. I always expose them in my time. Stop going into relationships. Stop going into jobs with this tightness, your shoulders being up here, where you're so anxiety based, where you can't kind of let your hair down because you are anticipating to go to I'm seeing like somebody swerving a car towards the left. It's like you driving fast, you're driving smooth, and then all of a sudden somebody push your foot down on the gas and then swerve the wheel, and it's like, but everything in my life was going fine. God wants you to know that I've already shown you. I continuously show you. I continuously protect you. I didn't want anybody to get hurt. That was never my intention. But I hid you, and I hid these things when it came down to you. I hid them in plain sight. That's the point of it all. I'm hearing the point of it all is for you to see the world for what it truly is. You have so much to say. You have so much to say. It's your time to speak it. But I'm picking up, this came out again. You've been asking for a sign. You've gotten to a place of complacency in your solitude of not saying anything. But this is your time to shine. This could have something to do with a business, something you've learned through the hardships you've been through. So you are being guided to do something to influence or to guide or to teach others. And you're worried about, if you do this full time, is it going to bring you the peace? Is it going to bring you people on your path that don't mean you any good? Because I'm getting like, you got a handful of people in your life and you refuse to go outside of that because you don't want to be bamboozled any further. A water sign may be significant, or this is something that pulls on your emotions tough. Oh, God. But there's a change that's here. There's a change. There's some adjustments that's being... A card fell out of each one of my hands, y'all. So there's some adjustments that's going to take place. But it's walking you through the doorway to spirit. Your relationship with spirit is going to get better. This truth that must be spoken. If you are afraid or you're having some type of anxiety of how your truth will be accepted, make way and ask for Archangel Gabriel to make room for you to be able to speak your truth, for you to accept your truth and your personal commitment that you've had with yourself and with others. Don't let anybody else stop you. This came out again. There's a divine creation that is taking place, taking form within you, and that has taken form within you. And now is your time to kind of fly. You're doing some self-sabotage because you're so afraid of the vision. But I'm getting, you're not afraid of it. It's more of a... If I do this, will this mess up that? Your resilience, you seeking the truth or the light, God is letting you know that your wisdom, your anxieties is what is your negative influences that's stopping your willpower to do. It's like you overthinking I'm hearing for what? There's some energies that you need to transmute. Things that have happened in the past. There's a detoxification that needs to happen. So you may need to eat lighter. You may need to cut back on how much you eat. But there's a lot of psychic debris and that's kind of tying you down. That's influencing these negative... that's influencing you negatively. I'm seeing someone playing tug of war. But I'm getting, this is what you're doing with your spirit guides. There's an opportunity that they're trying to sit in front of you. And you're so afraid to express yourself emotionally that it's like you're afraid that you're going to be exploited. But God you have some angels that the way that they want to exploit you is not in the way that you think they want you, what you're used to being, how you're used to being exploited. You're a natural counselor. You need to get to a place of being at peace with who you are. You are who you are. But you're moving through life with I want to say a scarcity mindset, but it's not necessarily scarcity. I'm getting just afraid of what may happen in the future. It's like, if I do this, what will happen to me or for me in the future? But I'm getting that this may be the road that you need to take, the path that you need to take to get to a dream that you want. Yeah, God wants you to open your heart to this this love that they're trying to rain down on you. Know the beauty that's within your soul. And know that you go through phases. There's a need to accept that. That these, just like these moon phases, each moon phase brings something else forth. It changes, it moves, it shapes, and it's heightened based off of you quieting your mind and taking the action that you're hearing, as well as you doing the work, whatever that work is. Like if that means you changing jobs, if that means you changing locations, if that means you actually just doing shadow work. But there is a need for you to move fear along and realize, okay, exhaling on the old so you can release it and it can transmute, but also inhaling but not holding that breath while you take this leap of faith, while you make these next steps. It's like you're gaining answers as you quiet your mind. When you don't have a lot of clutter, you're not overthinking, you're not overanalyzing, God is giving you the answers. But your spirit team, your ancestors want you to remember who you are. And they want you to also prioritize your health. Living outside the lines is needed for you to step into this overflow that they're trying to get, the path. I'm hearing the path of righteousness. And that's what I was getting initially to make me start this read. It's like God has already shown you the people that are righteous continuously. God continuously shows you the people that mean you no good, that have lower energies. So why are you afraid? Why must you stop yourself or hinder yourself? I'm getting like, do you not trust me? Have I not shown you time and time again how you can defeat them? And how they cannot defeat me? Thank you for the clarity. During the challenging times, God wants you to just breathe. Like, don't, like I said at first, like, do not hold your breath as you're taking these leaps of faith, as you're trying to be present, as you're trying to do things that's challenging. You know, in the physical, when we are doing something and it's difficult and we're holding our breath and we're doing it, we get lightheaded. And I'm picking up that spiritually, you know, when we are lightheaded in the physical, our minds is foggy. We're not able to think clearly. We're not able to see clearly sometimes. We get delusional, as well as we have confusion. And I'm picking up that spiritually, that's happening also. It's happening simultaneously in the spirit. But this is, if you have anxieties where you're walking in your future with fear, there's that fear is, that anxiety has you like holding your breath. It's like holding your breath to see if this person is going to be who they say they are. Holding your breath to see if they're going to show some type of spiritual attack towards you, or expose that they are in a spiritual battle with you. But God is like, that's only making you confused. That's only making you lightheaded. You're not getting anywhere by doing that. So why don't we just stop this and trust that I've already shown you in the past how people are. I've already delivered you from people, places, and things that didn't serve you. So right now, what I need you to do is trust me. Don't worry about the money. Don't worry about what people think or feel about what you've been through or what you have to say. Let your light shine and let your heart be opened as you're speaking your truths, as you're going through these challenging times and when things are falling apart. Let this strengthen your bond to actually manifest what it is that you want. Feeling anxiety is only going to bring in your reality that the very things that you are afraid of happening. But as soon as you let your shoulders down, as soon as you release and retreat, then you are able to be present. You are able to find the balance in the nurturing of yourself as well as nurturing other people and situations. That's when the joy, stability, and abundance is able to. I'm seeing someone being appreciated. I'm seeing, if you've ever seen a night being dubbed, I'm seeing them bowing to the queen. I'm seeing them having the sword, and I'm seeing once they bow, I'm seeing this queen dubbing this night. So you moving to a next level. You accepting your place in your royal line. As you are letting God use you while you speak your truth, you're allowing pieces of yourself to be exposed, and there's a sense of you finding peace in that. That's what God wants you to do. God wants you to benefit from helping other people, knowing in confidence that your self-knowledge or the knowledge that you're receiving from the universe, it is what it is. It's nothing to fear. You're not being exploited for. The spirit realm is exploiting you as their vessel to show your light, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. And I'm getting like, when you were in a lower frequency, you had people that were in a battle with you that was really trying to exploit you in other ways, and it has taught you how to kind of protect yourself and how to move. But I'm getting like that no longer serves you. Like, that's not your story anymore. You can't attach to that. Although you want to, there's no way that you need to attach to that. Yeah. There's things that must be said. There are things that must be said. There's things that must be identified. But your dedicated effort is going to bring forth a change. It's going to bring your dreams forth. It's going to bring the light that you need. Like, I'm seeing your light shining. And your dreams are going to come true from that. But God is telling you to just wait on the results. Keep waiting on the results, but also be open to receive. Receive God's love. It is seeing your dedicated efforts. And your dedicated efforts will be rewarded, but also nourished. It's like you are kind of depleted. I'm seeing, soon as I felt it, I saw it at the same simultaneously, where I'm seeing 5 cups, and I'm seeing you pouring in these 5 cups, and each of these cups are overflowing and is nourishing each other, but your thirst is not being quenched. You doing everything for everybody else, but you are not happy. Your passions are not being touched. God wants you to nourish children. As you nourish your children or nourish children around you, then you're going to be nourishing the inner child within you. Notice these recurring emotions and physical feelings. They are divine. There was a life review that was done, and God seen your dedication. God seen your good works. God seen that. I feel like I want to cry. Like those works of, in challenging times, you still tried to have a relationship with God. In good times, you still tried to make sure that you had a relationship with God. And you took your power back from those challenging situations and people. And you've been waiting on some type of rewards, but your compassion to other people and their cycles are being shown, where God is going to take care of you. I'm hearing it's not a sick joke. So I'm getting that you've in the past been dedicated to people. You've shown your loyalty. You've tried to build these relationships, and they played it because of the spiritual battles, the things that people were trying to get from you in the physical. And this could be just, and I keep hearing like a sick joke, and I can't share what I'm seeing, but all I can say is like a lot of clown activity. And God wants you to know that this is not a sick joke. Like, you can depend on your results to come through. I'm hearing, Meshach and Abednego. Like, didn't I say Meshach and Abednego? That may be something that's in the Bible that you actually rely on, or something that you could have heard at church, or something that, I don't know how you can even, that could have been something that you were reading. But that's what I'm hearing. Things are changing. Things are transforming. This is a new cycle. You know what to do. You know how to do it. You know how God is guiding you. I want to tell you guys, thank you so much for coming out. Thank you for all your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. And until next time, namaste and blessings to you and yours.